For men, you know, they probably just get tired and then they say, okay, I found the one, I'm gonna just chill. I done have my fun. Once a woman get onto that whole phase and stuff like that, I'm sorry, you can't really shake that.
So you say women like Pringles once you pop, the fun don't stop?
Yeah, listen, I talk to women for a living. They may take some seasons off, but they get right back to it.
You can go anywhere to get the lies, but I know you came here to get the truth. Welcome to the Alphasphere.
Welcome to the Alphasphere, the only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. BoA.
People give Dame Dash a lot of flack because of the way he was, but Dame Dash was that way because when you get into an industry that's normally run by people that don't look like you got to go in there and you might have to cut up a little bit. And when you listen to the mindset that Dame talks about now, you can see why he is the way he is. Let's check a listen.
Never let the person that's knocking me down give me food, religion, or anything. I'm not listening to nothing you saying because it's only to control me. I'm aware of that. I think we all are, but everybody's pussy. That's the problem.
You know, and that's why I tell you guys, if you hear somebody saying something negative about me, man, don't send that to me. You wasting your time. Because for one thing, I'm not going to listen to it. And secondly, how am I going to respond to it when I don't listen to it? What you're going to do is do something to let me know that you're the type of person, man, that I need to slide away from me, man, to put you in another position. So when you give me send me something that somebody said about me negative or said anything that got anything to do with me negative, man, I'm just going to block you. And that's just how it is. You know, it's one of those things where if you are against me, there is nothing you can tell me. You can't tell me anything. Now, can we have a discussion about something? Yeah, we can sit down and talk about something, man, and view each other's points, man, but we both going to walk away with our same perspective. As men, we're going to walk away. Let me tell you something, man. If you 30, 40, 50 years old and you can still be swayed off your beliefs, boy, you lost. By this point in life, you need to be living and dying by what you stand on. Whatever you've been standing on all this time, how's somebody going to come along and tell you don't stand on it no more? You got to be living a crappy life and making mistakes over and over again and not be seeing any good in your life for somebody to tell you, hey, man, your life ain't going right. That's how they have to start that in order to change you. They have to say, hey, man, I see your life ain't going right, man. You know, your life ain't doing good, but let me tell you what you can do to change some things. If you're on your game, man, your life is on the path you needed to be on, can't nobody come tell you, hey, man, I see you on a good path over there, but let me tell you, you should stop doing the things you're doing to put yourself on that good path. You're not going to do it, man. You did? You're not going to do it.
Fear is implemented. It's a program to stop us from making our dreams come true. And most of the things we're scared of never happen.
Right.
Until you think about it so much that you manifest it. You know, when you're sitting around thinking about shit you're scared of, that means you're not doing nothing about it. Because when you're doing shit, you ain't thinking about the past. You're thinking about what's in front of you. You know? So if you got time to reflect, that's too much time. You should be working. Too much time reflecting is sucker shit to me. That's licking your wounds.
Man, you know what? I was just telling little bro out there, man, not long ago. The more you keep talking about your past and everything you're going through right there, you need to go get you some counseling because you need to get over that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be on their ride with me if all you can think about the past because their ride go fast. Their ride go so fast, man. Listen, you can't pin me to nothing in my past. You can pull up anything you want to from my past and you can't pin me to it because by the time you tell it to me, I'm going to be gone out your presence because my ride moving. We going fast. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go way back to pull up my dirt, man. You got to go back 20 years to pull up on my dirt, 20, 25 years, man, to pull up on my dirt. You got to go way back. And if you go that far back, man, the time it take you to get that far back, you ain't going to be able to catch up to me, man, and make that stuff make no difference in my life. You can't do it. Anything that I've moved on beyond, you can't stick me back to it, baby. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Anything I move beyond with the Most High, man, you can't. Ain't no man out here, no woman out here that can pin me to nothing from back then, bro. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't owe nobody from the past nothing. Nobody. There ain't nobody from my past that I owe anything. Nothing. And ain't there you can tell me to make me owe you. You just have to move forward, man.
I'd rather fight. And that's what I want to be famous for, fighting. I don't want to be famous for rapping. I don't want to be famous for acting. I want to be famous for kicking some fucking ass to those that deserve it and helping people that I love. And that's what I'm going to go down in history for. An ass kicker.
Dope, man. That's what you got to do, man. You know, man, listen, man. A lot of people are going to be against what you do when you do your own thing because they can't play a role in it. People can only play a role in what you're doing if you adjust what you're doing or adapt what you're doing to what they want you to do. Then they can play a role in it. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like with Floyd Mayweather managing himself as a boxer. He never had to worry about getting taken to the cleaners by a shady promoter like Don King. Why? Because he promoted his own fights. The promoters didn't like it. I guarantee you Don King don't like him. Butch Lewis don't like him. I guarantee you those guys don't like him. But they got to respect him. You know why? Because he could do his own thing. And they don't have a part in it. And a lot of times, men be out here in the world, man, living a life where you sitting around allowing people who don't deserve to be in your life to be in your life. It's kind of like the same thing with listening to women. Man, I don't listen to women talk. Not because, listen, I love women, but they're not saying anything valuable enough for me to listen to. I'm not going to sit and listen to female content creators. I'm not going to sit and listen to the only music I listen to is women that talk about, man, how much they love them, man. If you ain't talking about how much you love, man, how much you'll do for them, and how you giving them the best that you got. If you ain't singing like Anita Baker, man, or Sade, if you ain't singing like that, I ain't finna listen to you. I'm not finna listen to no woman sit around talking about, man, how she finessing guys and how she doing all that, because ain't damn one of them finessing me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that ain't happening. It ain't gonna never happen. So when you really think about it, man, you got to be out here and you got to not listen to people who are against you, especially when it comes to like content online. Why am I listening to content online, man? Why am I going to be subscribed to somebody online, man, don't do nothing but talk about people, talk about my type bad? Listen, my female viewership is like 10%. I expect it to hover between 6 and 10%. I don't expect it to get no higher than that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have a well made up mind and be an exceptionally logical woman to look past the fact that I may talk about things that women do in the majority of my videos. You got to be an exceptionally logical woman to think past that and get past your feelings about that. And then you figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to the content and absorb the content for what it really is, because it benefits you as well. Otherwise, man, I ain't worrying about that, because I sure ain't finna go over there. And that's just the way it is, man. So I tell you, man, when you out here, man, you living this life, man, you got to remember, man, that nobody's responsible for you but you. And so you have to allow fewer and fewer people to have access to your life, to have access to your energy, to have access to your process of progress. And that's why when I tell you, man, you got a woman in your life, man, she not benefiting the process of your progress. What's her purpose? A woman's either woman is benefiting you or she's draining you. See, you be hearing guys like TD Jake telling me, you got to pour into the woman. You got to pour into the woman. Okay, well, everything you pouring into her, you ain't got no more. So that woman has to use what you pouring into her. She has to be the type of woman that can take what you pouring into her and make. If I go to the store and get the grocery and come home, I don't want to come home and she got all the raw food on my plate. You see what I'm saying? If I go get the grocery and bring them to the crib, she got to cook them. I need the food on the plate prepared the way I like it. You can't put it on there the way I bought it. I bring it home in grocery bags. I get home, you got the grocery bags on the table. Tell me, eat up.
You live with your man, and you're not paying no bills, and that house isn't clean. You need to go. You need to leave. He already obviously isn't an organized person if the house is messy anyways, and he's already paying the bills, so make yourself useful. Yeah, make yourself useful and organize all his shit. All of it, from top to bottom, every drawer. It'll take you one day if you really dedicate your time, depending on the size of the house. Clean that shit up, bro. You're not paying no bills. You're just chilling. That is my dream. I'm tired of paying bills. And y'all be living with your boyfriend, not paying nothing. Nothing at all. Bitches like me, paying everything. And cleaning everything. So if you're gonna be there, at least make yourself useful. I'm dead ass serious. Or somebody like me gonna come scoop in and organize everything.
You got to protect your energy, bro. You got to protect everything that you stand on. You got to protect everything you believe in. You got to protect everything that you stand for. Because ain't nobody else out there, man, gonna hold you down like you hold you down. I don't care how cold you think your woman is, man. She can hold you down, but she ain't gonna hold you down like you hold you down. Because you know why? Because you're gonna hold you down even if she gone. Ain't nobody else in your life gonna hold you down even when they gone. Unfortunately, you stuck with yourself. And fortunately for you.